All right, Scorpio. So a few quick announcements before we get into your reading. There will be an extended. If you want access to the extended, there's 2 different ways to get my extended. That's either you can buy it individually, which is just the extended reading for this video. That's $5. Email me at firestarpassion@gmail.com and we'll go from there, okay? Now, if you're going to be watching the extendeds for a lot of readings, right, more than a few a month, definitely check out the second tier here on my channel, the channel membership. It's the star tier, the second tier. It's $9.99 a month, and that gives you access to all the extended readings plus the candle magic. Also, too, I'm going to be offering candle magic. I'm still iffy if we're going to kick it off in April. We'll probably kick it off in May. But all you got to do to be a part of that is be a part of my first tier, a member of my first tier, which is the fire tier. Okay. But now, if you are a member, the star tier, if you are a star member, you get access to candle magic and the extended readings. Okay. I hope that makes sense. If not, just check out the information through the channel membership down below. Also, I'll have links in the description box, my email, all that good stuff, anything in the description box. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, so Scorpio, I think that's pretty much everything. If I forgot anything, we'll mention it later. If not, yeah, just take a look around, you'll find it. Okay, so I'm getting, honestly, Scorpio, that you are literally going through a journey of knowing. Okay, you just know things, right? So this is wisdom, this is intuition. I feel like you know that you're going to be known, you know that you're going to be heard, you know that you're going to be seen. So this is knowing that you'll be recognized, okay, either by someone, people, career, love, right? It can apply to so many aspects. It just feels like your voice is going to be heard, Scorpio. You're going to be seen. You're going to lead. And you know this, right? It's just a knowing deep within you. For some of you guys, Scorpio, I feel like you really do voice something that helps others, right? So you may be some form of motivational speaker, or maybe that's what you know that you're going to get recognition for, okay? It could be singing, your voice, right? It definitely feels like your voice here, experiencing a journey, knowing, right? So knowing that you're going to experience this journey, okay, is what I'm getting for you. I know, all over the place. So I definitely get, Scorpio, that you're a leader, okay? You may also have some fire in your chart. Doesn't have to be, if so, it's just confirmation for you. You could be dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. For some reason, I'm picking up on Leo and Sagittarius in specific. Okay, I don't know why. If so, that could just be confirmation for you. That could also be time frame here. It definitely feels like there's something being seen here, Scorpio, right? Something that wasn't thought about, something that may have been pushed to the back burner, right? Ignored for a long time, coming to the light, okay? So this may be something that you ignored. This could be something that you had to experience with someone who ignored, right? Something within the connection with you, right? But it definitely feels like ignoring something in particular surrounding a relationship, okay? So maybe that's what this being seen is, Scorpio, is being seen from this person, right? Being acknowledged, this person knowing, right, what you know when it comes to this connection, okay? So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Hazards coming through, as well as the World card here, okay? Again, with that fire energy, like I told you, okay? Just confirmation again. This feels like there's something that you're committed to tangibly, right? So this could be a job. This could be, you know, committed to building a house, buying a house, purchasing cars, right? So it's going to be tangible things, right? So your tangible commitments here, Scorpio. It feels like you're thinking about something in regards to it, right? It feels like something new. So this is a new car, a new job, a new commitment that's coming through for you. Again, a new commitment, voicing, being seen surrounding this, right? So again, being seen when it comes to this commitment, right? This new commitment. I definitely feel like this is something that, you know, you've put a lot of time and effort into, right? You've taken your time when it comes to, you know, having this new opportunity, being able to appreciate it, right? So again, it's like, you know, you're going to get it, right? That's what this feels like. But it also feels like you may overthink it a little bit, Scorpio, and feel like it might be bad, or there may be something bad in it or in regards to it. The 8 of Wands, right? Communicating something bad in it. Or maybe you're just, you know, afraid to communicate any fears or any issues that you may have, right? The Lovers, right? So that connection's coming through, absolutely. You may be dealing with a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Okay. There's definitely a relationship here. Okay, I see you exchanging with someone that you love. That's a lot of energy. We have 6 cards that, wow, so 6 cards that came through. Okay, one of those being the Two of Cups. Okay. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands in the reversed. This feels like something that didn't work out. This feels like a relationship aside from you. But this doesn't. So you may be in a relationship and there's someone else here too that's in a relationship. Or it could be that the person that you're feeling for, that you exchange with, could be committed. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. This feels like it has you worried. So there's something that is got you off guard here. Okay, that's got you feeling uneasy. And again, it's going back to knowing. So it feels like you know, right? You may be emotionally investing in someone that you feel like, or your intuition is telling you, is committed to other things. Again, you're worried. Four of Wands in the reverse, right? Not happy, not having the marriage, not having the celebration, right? So not having the commitment is what I'm getting. So interesting, it feels like you may be committed to this tangibly, right? So you may tangibly be emotionally committed to something, okay? So in a relationship with someone, Scorpio, and feeling like that person is committed to other things. Three of Hazards, Three of Pentacles, working with someone else, right? Teaming up with someone else here other than you, okay? Page of Cups, so it feels like you are not getting those emotions you want, right? You're being fooled in some way, but see, this is what it feels like, honestly, Scorpio. It feels like you're seeing through it even though you're being fooled, right? Again, your intuition, you know, okay? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, right? Feeling like this person's just not fighting for you, or feeling like you shouldn't fight for this, or a part of you is not wanting to fight for this, but it's definitely a relationship. So again, it feels like you're in a relationship, Scorpio, but you feel like the person you're in a relationship with may not be committed to you, but you're committed to them, right? This does feel like a new relationship. It could be a relationship that you get, or it could be a relationship that you have, that you've had, but that you met through a new job opportunity. Okay, so, yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, definitely a problem for you here, Scorpio. Seeing the truth, speaking your concern, right? Experiencing something from a more wiser perspective. I feel like something's going to be seen here, okay? And I feel like, again, it has to do with what's been denied intuitively, okay? So again, this is where that knowing is coming from. It feels like you know someone denied their intuition, or someone is denying their intuition. And maybe that is you, Scorpio, denying your intuition. Maybe your intuition is telling you, your higher self is telling you, something's not right here, okay? Now, like I said, this reading's not going to be for all of you guys, but it definitely feels like whoever I'm speaking to today, Scorpio, absolutely just either is denying their intuition, or their person is denying their intuition, and you know, right? But again, I'm getting that knowing. So either you know, or you will know, right? You know that you'll be recognized, you'll know that you'll be seen. So it feels like not necessarily fighting, right? There's a problem here, and you may have a problem with fighting, right? Not knowing if you should fight for this. So maybe that's why you're coming to me, is for that advice. Do you fight for what this is if you feel like your intuition is telling you something that's not right, right? I feel like you need to just voice your concern, okay, if this pertains to you. I feel like your intuition knows more than you do, right? So just voice, express, right? Hear it, right? It feels like you need to hear yourself in some way, Scorpio, or someone needs to hear you, right? Or someone is hearing you, and because of it, they're gaining wisdom. So I'm picking up on a few different things here. I'm also seeing number 44 for you. You may be 44, okay? Your person may be 44. You may be seeing 44, 444, 4444 a lot, okay? And if so, it's just confirmation for you. I definitely feel like there's love here, period, okay? With whatever this is, there's definitely a lot of emotions that are invested here. But again, it feels like this deep knowing surrounding investing in this emotionally, okay? Let's clarify a little bit more. Now, in the extended, we'll dive even deeper. We'll talk about that more towards the end of this reading as well, especially when it comes to exactly what we're going to be diving into, right? But let's get a little bit more here. We have fate. So something was definitely fated, okay? Something is fated. Hidden and not seen, we have preservation, excuse me. So yeah, it kind of feels like closure, something being rejected, something being refused, right? So I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm not going to look at it. So that could be what this is, Scorpio. You could be rejecting your intuition, and your intuition is telling you, hey, something's not right here, right? Maybe this person is closing that door or has closed that door and you haven't accepted it. It could also be that you know that, right? Your intuition is telling you that this person is pulling back, is closing the door, that they've got someone else. Again, the problem, should I fight for this? Should I fight for this or should I hold on to it? That's what you don't know. You don't know if you should hold on to it, Scorpio. Universe, show me more when it comes to Scorpio holding on or letting go. Okay, we have reflection. So the universe is definitely coming through, Scorpio, and saying this is the decision that you have to make, right? You have to look in the mirror. You have to go within. You have to find answers on your own is what I'm getting for you, right? It definitely feels like whatever this is absolutely emotionally draining, okay? I feel like this person is emotionally draining you, right? Thinking about this person working on something else with someone else is driving you crazy, right? It may be that this person is deceiving you and isn't being honest, but again, it could just be your intuition trying to tell you that, right? I see that you need to put up boundaries, right? So it feels like not being so quick to give in. Trying to figure out what's worth giving into and what's not, right? That's why you need to look in the mirror. That's why you need to go within. What am I willing to deal with and what am I not willing to deal with, right? What am I willing to nurture? What am I willing to love and invest in emotionally and what am I not, right? So again, it feels like boundaries are needed because you emotionally are invested, right? So now that you're emotionally invested, you could get hurt. Right? And I said could because free will is here. Rest. It feels like needing to give something a rest, establish boundaries, create a pause, create a break, right? To reflect on what's the most important, right? Your truth, the truth surrounding this person, the truth that you know, right? Again, going back to this deep knowing, right? You know that you deserve to be recognized, to be heard, to be seen. Right? So it feels like this person's not seeing you. They're not paying attention to you. They're not listening to you. Okay? This is definitely a masculine energy, just confirming. Okay? So either you're dealing with this masculine or this is the masculine. Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, what's taking place right now, Scorpio, is advancement, self-advancement, right? This is leveling up. This is saying, you know what? I'm invested too much emotionally and I've got to protect myself here. I've got to figure out what I want when it comes to this masculine. I got to figure out what I want when it comes to what I'm willing to sacrifice and what I'm not willing to sacrifice for this masculine, right? But it does feel like this masculine dealing with Scorpio is the best of the best, right? No one can compare to this person, and this feels like for a lifetime, future, past tense, all of it, right? But again, it feels like putting yourself first, okay? We've got the lantern, number 44, right? And the torch, right? I'm also seeing two flames. This could be your twin flame, okay? Wanting this twin flame to return home, right? But also needing to take care of one's home, right? So someone's home doesn't feel safe. Someone's home feels like, feels empty, right? There's that mothering energy again, okay? The truth surrounding what needs to be, look, the truth surrounding what feminine needs to nurture and what feminine shouldn't nurture. Feels like feminine should be nurturing herself, right? Because again, this masculine emotionally drains her. Thinking of this masculine drains her. Thinking of the conflict, the challenge. There's definitely challenges here. There's definitely competition here. Okay, there's definitely someone else. Yeah, right? It's bullshit, excuse my language. It's nonsense. It's created this upheaval, right? It's an uphill struggle. Yeah, needing to change things, needing to free oneself. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like who I'm speaking to today needs to free themselves from this person, needs to establish boundaries from this person, and they know it. Their intuition is telling them it, right? That they need to just let things be. So I feel like I'm just confirming for someone here that in order for this person to see you, to see your flame, you have to light your flame, right? So you have to address yourself, okay? I'm getting that you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting universe, absolutely, okay? That's how you get new beginnings. That's how you get the creation, the new creation, right? The fertility, okay? So yeah, let's pull one more deck here just to kind of, you know, make sure that all this is getting through right. I do want to clarify what changes here, okay? And that's if, right, you choose to put yourself first, right? Which is what this is feeling like, Scorpio, that you are putting yourself first, right? So let's see what changes. The Justice card landed on the ground. I'm not going to pick it up. It's in the transition, the in-between. It's the Justice card, Libra energy. Okay, so Scorpio, harmony, okay? Compromise, balance, union, okay, is in between. So it's not there, but it's not that it's non-existing, okay? There's a decision that needs to be made. Someone's very indecisive here. That's why change is needed, okay? It doesn't feel like it's you, Scorpio, that's indecisive. It could be, okay? Those roles can be switched, but I'm going to address it as your person. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Swords coming through. I feel like you will have this person be honest when it comes to what they're committed to. But I also feel like you're going to be honest when it comes to what you're going to invest in. It feels like it's yourself. This feels like, again, saying, I know what I'm worth. I know what I deserve, right? So I'm going to commit to what I feel I deserve, right? It feels like it's you focusing on yourself, but then it also feels like it's this person wanting to commit and communicate that commitment to you, right? But again, it feels like that's that change that's needed so that that change can take place, right? Trust that that change will take place. Trust that the actions, the communications, the thoughts will be acknowledged in the right way, right? This is mature, right? So it feels like you're dealing with someone, Scorpio, who's not mature, right? But who is going to commit to being mature. But again, it feels like you have to commit to what it is that your intuition is guiding you to. You have to commit to what it is that you think about. So it feels like being indecisive in your head and needing to finally commit to a decision, okay? Trusting universe regardless of what decision that is you make, right? So before we get into your extended, let's wrap this up just a little bit more. Let's get a few more cards on the table for you here, Scorpio. Okay, here's in the in-between and hidden. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is what feels like the karmic, right? In between, right? So not really invested in this person, right? But also getting out of it, okay? It hasn't taken place yet. This person is still with this person, but they've got one foot in the door and one foot out, okay? A few cards keep landing on the ground. I can't see that. Again, it landed on the ground and dismissing it. Five of Cups, right? This is someone who's walked away. This is someone who created a challenge, right? This is someone who hasn't forgot about you. This feels like that's why they have that one foot out the door. This feels like they've gone back to someone or they're trying to come back to you. Just trust when it comes to it, okay? They're trusting universe when it comes to the one thing that they always miss, the one thing. Again, back burner. It was tried to be ignored, right? Again, in transition, Knight of Pentacles, an offer, communication, right? Mature actions. It feels like, again, one foot in the door, one foot out. you may need to, again, establish those boundaries to get this person to finally make that decision is what it could be here, Scorpio. Universe, let's wrap this up for Scorpio, please, before we get into the extended. Okay, so we did have a card that flipped. It was the 10 of Cups, okay? Being grounded by the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely feeling like regardless of who ends the connection, it feels like it's you, right? That puts your boundaries and finally just says, I'm done, Scorpio. But it feels like, again, regardless, it's going to hurt, right? If you end it, if they end it. And it feels like the reason it hurts, and it hurts on both sides here is what I'm getting, Scorpio, because it is the 10 of Cups. It is wish fulfillment. It is pure bliss, right? It's being so content, so happy, so comfortable, right? This is that harmony. So I see why this decision is so hard to cut this person off, because this person is everything to you, right? Again, being emotionally invested in this person. But it feels like the only way that's going to change is by you putting that into yourself, right? In order, again, for you to be on fire, to attract your flame. I hope that makes sense. So I want to get into the extended. I want to take a look a little bit more when it comes to this person and where this person is headed moving forward, the possible outcome. So for those of you guys going into the extended, I'll see you there. Usually takes me about 24 to 48 hours after this reading to get that extended up, so be patient with me. I still need to upload Virgo's extended as well for those of you guys who are members. Okay, enough talking. Scorpio, I will see you guys either in the extended or I will see you guys next time. Bye, fam.